So there are three ways to achieve an aging makeup. The lightest level of aging makeup is just going to be with your general paint. So that's with either your grease paints or your skin illustrators or even classic makeup that you have, regular traditional beauty makeup. Those are going to be with highlight and shadow techniques. So basically, we're going to take that and paint directly on the face without adding anything 3D. We're just going to paint the face to look more 3D. So this is for a very low level amount of aging. This is for someone who just needs a little bit of aging, a little bit here and there. You're going to paint highlights on top of the shadows that you create in the pre-existing wrinkles of the face, which even if someone is very young, you can still find where a natural shadow and where a natural wrinkle would happen, even if they're not very prevalent. And I'll show you exactly how to find those wrinkles. Even if you look at the person, you don't see a single wrinkle on them. So that's a really easy, light, and quick way to get a very effective minimal aging to someone. The second technique I'm going to show you is what's called stretch and stipple. So stretch and stipple is a technique that's been around since the dawn of makeup. This is what's considered aging makeup when a lot of people say it. So stretch and stipple uses a latex base. Now it's a version of liquid latex, but it is not the same as liquid latex. So you're not just going to use liquid latex. It has to be specific age stipple or wrinkle stipple is what it's called sometimes. So this is a liquid latex based makeup that is actually going to 3D enhance the natural wrinkles in the face and give you a very deep, believable look to it. That's sort of the medium level, which can also be built up to an aggressive level, but it can stay fairly in the neutral zone if you want it to. Now the most aggressive version is going to be with prosthetics. So adding prosthetics to a look, as you know, can make a major difference on the face. Something that is very 3D, that appears to pop off of the skin and looks believable, will give you the most believable appearance. So if you're meant to age someone completely, you have to change the face shape. And the only real way to change the face shape in a believable way for a film production is going to be with prosthetics. So that's the third level I'm going to show you. However, I am going to combine all of these techniques on one face to slowly build up to the most aggressive level. So when you're planning your look, you can choose one or all of them. I've typically, even if you're doing level 2 or level 3, you're still going to be using aspects of level 1 in your painting. So when we start with the painting, just pay attention to the different tones and techniques and highlights and shadows and where they're placed and how everything is being placed, and then that's going to translate into the higher level makeups.